And also Helle. Ah. It's cold. Oh. And we've had a fairly mild winter up until this point. But I don't know, as of a few days, it's actually been freezing. And it feels very I don't know, cold.
Like normal, yes.
Yeah, true, like the way it should be. Which is the weird part. What am I wearing? Yes. Technically a Christmas sweater, sorta, kinda, not really. But as you can see, it is from the Efteling. Yep, my sister sent a picture of the like. There's multiple versions of these Christmas-y sweaters, and there's also one with like a full moon and a black cat like in front of it. My sister got that one, but she sent me a picture, and I was like, "Yeah, cool. I want one. I want this one." So yeah. So yeah, it's technically a Christmas sweater, but it has nothing Christmassy about it. It's all just about the Dans Macabre gebeuren. You know, it's just themed for that, but yeah, I don't know. You want to see that one as well? I mean, I think you can just look it up on the site of the Efteling. You can see both sweaters. Ugh. So yes, but hello Beauty, hello Cat, and of course hello Michael. How is you?
Hij is good.
Good. And hello, Michael. Yes, almost. Mani. Almost. Wait, where did I leave my... There, okay. But yeah, Michael, do tell, because we are doing your stream control.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing today?
So we're playing Thronebreaker, which is a spin-off game of the Witcher franchise. So it's a standalone thing.
Okay.
Which is based off the side game in Witcher 3 Gwent.
Mm-hmm.
As basically the single player version of that.
Mm-hmm.
Adjacent to the multiplayer. With the release of 1.0 of Gwent, and they changed a lot of it, so the multiplayer was really a flop. But this game itself, I really like it. I'm interested to see if you like it. Because the story is a Witcher story, so it's good.
Alright.
I don't know if you would like the card mechanic. We'll see. It is an actual RPG.
True, and I believe it does also involve Geralt, but it doesn't revolve around him.
There are cameos.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you won't know any of the characters. There's like a small cameo from like Geralt or whatever.
Yeah, but then where within the timeline of the Witcher world does this take place?
I don't know exactly when it takes place. I'm not super familiar with like the timeline of The Witcher.
Mm.
Like I only played 3, so.
Well, the way I understand it is, you know, you have the books, and you know the Netflix series sorta kinda follows the books, not really, but at least time period wise. Now, from what I understand, the first Witcher game takes place somewhere between the third and fourth book or something. The second game I don't know exactly, but I know that the third game takes place way after the books and the series. Considering Ciri is an adult in the third game. So it takes place way after.
Yeah. Well, she's a young adult, so I don't know how what time there is between the things.
Either way, she is quite a few years older than she is right now within the series and the books. So yeah, we'll see where this maybe ties in. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Witcher expert or something. Like, I know vague general plot lines and a few names here and there, but that's it. So yeah, don't trust me to be your guide through everything lore related here. We're just gonna take the story as it comes.
It's a totally separate story, so yay.
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Never played them? I only played the first one so far. I still need to get into 2 and 3, so...
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the remaster of, remake of 1.
Yeah, that would be a better plan, because...
Yeah.
The first one is old and rough.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah. It's a thing. So, can you see everything okay, Michael?
Hey, come on.
Yes.
Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been all in him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
Zerrikania.
That's what, Queen and Witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Never heard of that before.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
So yeah, a prisoner storyteller is gonna tell us a story. I guess. I don't know. Alright. Let's start a new game. Sit back, relax, enjoy the story. Seeking moderate challenge. Yeah, so we're gonna go middle down the road. I want to play the game, but I also want the story, so... Makes sense. So yeah, I have not...
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard
yes,
her
we
beauty
do.
extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence.
I mean, she
and
looks a lot
courage.
more adult and older
was I?
than she did in Season 4.
As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
I mean, I am right in saying that that's the same queen, right? From who we see in Season 4 of the Netflix series.
Is it?
That's also Queen Meve, isn't it?
I don't... Oh.
I mean, she is at that point the Queen of Rivia, at the very least. Who we see there, so...
Maybe, then.
Yeah.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Thank you for voice acting.
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Oh dear. Oh, we actually get the roleplay. Oof. I mean, she looks stern, but also compassionate. Let's call it that. So, settle down.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Welcome to Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with basic game mechanics. Yes, because I have no idea what game we're playing here. You can control your character by using the left mouse button. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. But if I want to explore, is that allowed?
Yes, it's definitely one of those games.
Oh, well then, screw the tutorial. We're gonna have a look around. I have no idea how to interact or do anything, but screw the tutorial. Okay, but I imagine there's nothing here to really uncover. Pick up the axe. No? Okay, let's actually just follow the tutorial, shall we? You will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. While on the road you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Okay. Okay, hello? Do we... Oh. The tutorial message was actually blocking the thing it was trying to say. Okay, cool. Can we talk to you? No, but we can pick up this.
Oh, thought it were bandits riding in.
Thought it was bandits driving in?
Milka. They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold. Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight. Sketch it out for you.
Okay. Congratulations, you found a treasure map. Search the area, and you may just find the secret location marked on the map with an X. So in front of a house with trees. How very descriptive. And we also has a banner, which just gives me more recruits. Okay, cool. Now, is it going to show me that hand icon every time I can interact with something, or...
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to go, like, clicking and trying to interact with everything. You are not a talky person? Guess not. Oh, would you look at that? A house with trees. Congratulations! You've discovered a card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. I don't care!
Yep, that's the bad thing about this. Some rewards are for the multiplayer thing. Yeah.
Ah, well, it's fine. An obstacle blocks your path. Roar. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. Your Majesty, it seems someone felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go through around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. Yes, I can read. Or issue access to the soldiers and put them to work. So I either pay money, but I get 50 wood out of it, or I spend a soldier and I get 25 wood out of it. I mean, I'm pretty good in money, so there. All right, cool. I mean, time will tell what resource is more important than the other, but I imagine they're all going to be fairly important. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything. Oh dear.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meave charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Roar!
Charge!
Yes, charge! And stuff. So did like a random encounter? Let's see. Meave was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandits would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Okay. And what am I doing here? A key battle in Meave's story. Unique cards may appear in your hand and deck. Oh, this is just telling me what's gonna happen. Okay. Unique cards will appear in this battle. Okay, start battle, I guess. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half and your opponent will play on the top. Units can be placed on one of two rows, melee or ranged. But remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. Fair enough. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn. Makes sense.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Okay, they played a card, but the strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you right-click on the card. Play any card. Okay. There.
Aye. Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Sure. Scythemen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Meave's ability. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Meave's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Meave's ability, first select her, then select one of your units.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you
Don't
dogs.
kill yourself, beauty. Okay, you cannot make any more moves, it's time to end the turn. Yeah, okay, but there's a bunch of stuff going on, and you're just saying click here, do that. Hold your butt, please. But there's also text in the way of me trying to read anything, so...
We'll catch 'em all!
Play any card. Yes.
I'm a one, sir.
The Arbalest ability allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards on the row where he is played. His ability is activated the moment he is played. Well, he's gonna do 2 damage into 2 shield either way, so it doesn't really matter. Alright.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Wait, what? What happened? Your opponent's card also have abilities. Be sure to read their description carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Play any card. Yes, okay, I'm playing card.
Who dares?
Count Caldwell's ability allows him to summon from the deck copies of the cards that are adjacent to him. His ability is activated the moment he is played. Okay. Yes, card. Oh, I immediately need to summon it. Yes, smack.
The strays took tail and run. Yes, our victory is assured. Sound the horns. May they sing praises of this triumph for ages.
When you have played all your cards, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. To end the last turn of a round, press the coin button. Hello, Ulti. It's a hole.
I really like cones.
Yeah, don't start talking about cone. I'm still reading tutorial.
It has to.
We don't need cone.
I hope you have a cone-tastic day.
No, it's a coin, not cone. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Okay. Oh, but everything just disappears? And then
Battle formation! Protect the queen!
I need to do everything step by step, but all of a sudden there's a piece of text that just disappears immediately. Okay. The player who won the previous round will play first the next round. Okay, play any card.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
Yes. You make sound.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
One vote.
Yeah, I'm just pressing buttons and cards now. Yes.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
You won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle's victor. Congratulations.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Yes, I have no idea what I did, but yes.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Oh, okay. So what's that? Oh, that's just resources from the battle. Okay. Okay, but I hope my next battle will be a bit more... Oh.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle,
Barf.
I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
So I wanted to say, I hope the next battle will be a bit more free-flowing so I can actually look at stuff. To survey your army, you must first pitch camp. Pitch camp by pressing the 10 button on the left side of the screen. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, thus easing your journey down the line. Enter the workshop. That's not a workshop, that's a heap of rubble, but sure. Here you can build and improve camp buildings. To improve camp buildings, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. For your journey, you'll definitely need access to a regional map. But to get it, you first need to improve your royal tent. Upgrade the royal tent to level 2. Thanks to this improvement, you now have access to the regional map, which you can open from the main game screen. The workshop itself can be improved. With each subsequent improvement, you will gain access to new, stronger units. Go to the command tent to view your army. That's not that one? Wait, which one is my... Oh, that's my command tent. Okay. Brr, that's a lot of information. In the command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. Okay. All cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed on the main screen. You can gain access to new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshop, as well as through certain story-related tasks. Grayed out cards are available but have not yet been created. You must first create them before you can include them in your deck. It is telling me a little bit too much in one go here. Holy shit. Your deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army's recruit cap. Currently, your recruit cap sits at 125 points. To create new cards, you need a particular resource, recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon, as well as through certain story-related tasks. You've received additional resources to recruit a Wagenburg card. Right-click now on the Wagenburg to preview and recruit it. And which... that's the Wagenburg. Yes, so... damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor amount, then lose all armor. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. Okay. So order an ability triggered manually by the player. Units with order cannot be used for 1 turn after being placed on the battle, whereas artifacts can be used immediately. Okay. And armor absorbs a given amount of damage, then is removed. Okay. So how do I recruit it? Oh, here. Yes. Add Wagenburg to your deck. I don't drag? Oh, you just click. Okay. You can now view and create new cards or return to the main game screen to continue your journey. Finally, I have freedom to look around. So what is all of this stuff? That's my hero. Queen. Boost an ally by 3 more hours until home? Oof. Well, good luck. And hello. Boost an ally by 4. Give it 1 armor, then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. And Lyrian Banner. Permanent resilience. When Meve uses her ability, reduce her cooldown by 1. And order move to the other row. Whatever that's how that works. And I have a tunic boost a unit by 10. Okay, sure. So this is what is all in my deck. Even though I've only drawn 3 different cards so far. We'll see what all of this does when we get into it. Like, it's a bit much, to be fair. You can now take a look at your other camp buildings to familiarize yourself with their functions, or you can return to the main game screen to continue your journey. In the Royal Tent, you can view the letters and maps you've received so far, as well as keys and card fragments. The Royal Tent screen can also be accessed from the main game screen by pressing the knapsack icon. Yes. So it has 2 letters. Oh no, it's reading. Your Highness, artisans from Gradobor have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. I've included an engraving of the design. You will be pleased with it, I hope. A Cintran lion inherited from King Koram? The first, right. That's how you say that. Hello. Bared fangs offer stunning realism, and the ancestral sword of the Delans of Temeria appears as if forged in the very depths of Mahakam. I'm saying words, apparently. I've no doubt it shall prove the castle's latest masterpiece. We eagerly await your return, my lady. Gustav Perald, Royal Steward. Cool. Dear Maeve, you've my gratitude for attuning the summit. What luck we did not put off meeting any longer. From what my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across the Yaruga. Come what may, remember, you have my full and unconditional support. Best wishes, Demavent. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is already, like, the tutorial itself is already a whole lot of reading and information. I don't need all of this right now. What else do we have here? You can talk with your companions in a mess tent. Give them a little bit of time, and you may just learn a secret or two.
A bit of respite, Reynard?
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease. Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard.
You
Would
have
that it
your
were
role.
so.
You have.
Elsewise, we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either. Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
I don't know. This is all too much fake mumbo jumbo to me, that one.
Well, a brilliant strategist Reginald was not. They dubbed him the courageous, not the cunning, for good reason, I dare say.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meave. Save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly. It's time I attended to other matters.
Okay. But who are you? What? This is just game statistics, okay.
Worked in a mess once at serving no meat, not even sausage. Weren't long before the men rioted.
Right. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous.
What can I pour you, milady? Vizima's finest? Or a nice Redanian bitter? Oh, quiet in here. Not at all like the airy bear. Milady, they're an Oddrin in our ranks. Man calling himself that ran up quite the tab last night, then disappeared with nary a trace. Ah, if a troubadour paid us a visit, wouldn't that be something? Imagine Master Dandelion performing here.
Is he actually gonna tell me something useful, or is this just flavor text?
Should be just flavor text.
Quiet in here. Not at all like the airy bear.
Okay, yeah. Now he's looping. So increase the number of trinkets Meave can equip to 3. I don't even know what trinkets do yet. Can't upgrade that. So from the command tent I can use scouts to mark the location of treasure and resources on your regional map. Could be useful. Gain between 25 and 75 gold for each battle one. Gain 1 recruit after every battle one. Okay. And a workshop enables you to create new support units in the command tent. Yes. Things. I don't know. Let's hold off on making hasty decisions here. Remember that you can open your map by clicking on the compass rose icon on the left side of the screen. Your primary task is marked with an exclamation point. To see what awaits you next, scroll through the map. Yeah, so this is where we need to go. Okay. This is quite a hefty map. Alright. Guess we'll move along. Who are you?
That's what I pay taxes for, to be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less. Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. Is this what I pay taxes for, to be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less?
Wait, you're not gonna give me a quest?
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden.
Well then, shut up and do something about it. Your army's morale can change. Neutral morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit's strength by 1 point and high morale increases it 1 point. The army's current level of morale is displayed by an icon on the upper left corner of the screen. Changes in morale depend on your choices throughout the game. To increase it, make an offering at a wayside shrine, but remember, after victorious battles, morale returns to neutral, so you must always keep an eye on it. Alright.
Gods of mercy! Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it. Attack!
Yes, so we charge in, so we get to go first, right? A trophy is a unique type of card, and you can have only one in your deck at a time. The trophy will automatically appear on the battlefield at the beginning of the match.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering.
Permanent
We to do with
resilience.
some
Whenever
manner
Neve
of
uses her
sorcery?
ability, reduce her
We shouldn't
cooldown by
exclude the
1.
possibility,
Okay,
my lord.
so that was what I was
A
looking
great
at.
caution we must exercise.
Your rows are now covered in fog, which is just one of several row effects you will encounter. Row effects affect all cards on a given row and can have either positive or negative consequences. Later on, you will also gain access to cards that allow you to add similar row effects. Okay.
Raymond, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, Your Grace. It's the first I've seen of any such thing.
And why were they allowed to play first? We charged into them. So we should go first, right? Okay. Death Wish. Summon a copy of this unit. Let me guess. Death Wish triggers ability when moved from the battlefield to the graveyard. Fair. Node units that are banished are not sent to the graveyard. And summon move automatically.